What's up, Valorant gamers? I have an awesome video for you guys. In this video I'm going to talk about some steps that you can take to rank up from iron, bronze, all the way up to gold, platinum, or even diamond. But before we start, I have a question. What is it that you struggle the most while playing Valorant? This could be in your ranked matches, unranked matches, in your practice, or even in your death matches. So just leave a comment down below and I'll be sure to reply. Now let's get into the video. Alright, right before we begin, I'm going to explain to you how this video is going to work. First, I'm going to talk about the most important fundamentals that you need in this game. Then I'm going to go over the most important skills that you need to learn. If you find some of these things too hard to learn, it's always good to practice them anyways. Also prioritize some things that are more important than the others, like learning what each agent does instead of your crosshair placement first. The first thing I'm going to talk about is understanding the game. What I mean by that are the fundamental things that you need to know just to play the game correctly and competitively. Most of the time, if somebody is stuck in bronze, it's probably because they're missing one of the most basic fundamentals. And this includes aiming, shooting, movement, map knowledge, basic economic skills, and communication. If you're stuck in bronze, I want to know which one of these you perform the worst at. In this video, we don't have enough time to go over every one of these fundamentals and on how to improve them, but I plan on making more videos explaining each fundamental and how to improve it, so make sure to subscribe and hit the bell button to be notified when I publish it. For now though, you need to know that just getting better at fundamentals will get you out of bronze or even lower elo. If you can master these fundamentals, you'll be the scariest player to play against. However, fundamentals aren't the only thing you need to do to get better in Valorant. Another most important thing to learn is mentality. Staying positive and tilt-proof can make the game much more enjoyable to play and grind, and will help you lose less. If your mind is in good state, your gameplay will follow. Try it and be the guy who's always positive throughout it all, and if there is a toxic player on your team or someone who isn't performing as you like, that is okay. Instead of smack talking them for the mistake they make, instead praise for the good plays they make or the utilities that they throw correctly. Lastly, what I want to cover in this section are agent abilities. It's very important to learn about each agent's abilities and all the locations on the map. So the earlier you can do this, the better it is. Or you can just play the game and learn it that way as well. But remember, it's very important that you understand each agent's abilities and what they can do. And you understand all the maps that you are going to play beforehand. The second step on your journey to Radiant are your mechanics. Mechanical ability is very important in Valorant because most players have to rely on their aim abilities to secure kills at the end of the day, unless of course you're playing Raze. You will have to have decent aim to get kills, but aiming isn't all that mechanics entail. Anything that requires a quick button press or a lot of muscle memory is considered a mechanic. Things like bunny hopping, quick switching, animation cancelling, reload cancelling, and even the general movements are all considered mechanics. This also includes learning spray controls and the difference between spray firing, burst firing, and tap firing, because these are a lot more important to learn first than bunny hopping, because you will always use these skills every fight, unlike bunny hopping, which is more useful in high levels. However, learning some mechanics will give you a sense of accomplishment, which will help you progress and stay on your track to Radiant. But do go back to learning spray controls and different types of firing. I recommend sticking with one or two agents for this phase, as this will allow you to focus more on your aiming than learning different agents over and over. And playing too many agents can also make it confusing in some matches. For example, if you're used to playing Omen a lot, but if you're playing Raze, you might throw out a satchel thinking Q is the button for your blind. So make sure get used to playing with one or two agents so you can fully focus your mind on aiming and firing your shots in the right place. While you are mastering your aim, this is the time to look at all the high-level mechanics that you see professional players pulling off, and any cool stuff your agent might be able to do, like perfect raise nade into an entire team, or a surprise sage ball that will give you an edge over your enemy. There are a bunch of things you can learn, but remember, this should only come after you have become pretty good at other fundamentals. While you are working on your aiming skills, there is one other thing that's extremely important in Valorant, and that is game sense. A simple definition of game sense is that it's a feeling that you get when something just feels out of place, or you just know something is going to happen. It's a special sense that is mastered and honed through thousands of hours of play and years of muscle memory. It is something that there are no cheats for, and it's just something you can only get by putting the time in. However, there are ways to correctly improve your game sense and acquire high quality game sense faster than others. It is the very last thing you will develop simply because of the time it will take. Once you have mastered aim and fundamentals and play the game fluidly, you will start to see the game very differently and just know when certain things will happen, like understanding that Omen will plant the bomb next to the boxes and teleport to heaven. One of the ways you can improve your game sense is by watching your own gameplays and learn to identify why you die and what you could have done better. Sometimes it's easy to blame others or say that enemy just got a lucky headshot, but that won't help you get better. Instead, there's always a better way to do something. Trust me, as long as you put in the time and effort, you will be successful in the end. Another great way to help improve your game sense is to keep a mental flowchart of people's options. This might be hard at first, but as long as you understand each agent's abilities and play the game regularly, you will get good at this. Try to analyze pro plays or other gameplays to understand how they are able to get so many kills, because there are so many different ways something can happen. So be sure to study better plays and try to use them in your own gameplays. Well, my friends and fellow gamers, this is all I have for you today. But if you like the video, please remember to hit that like button. And if you want to see more content like this, also subscribe to this channel, as I will be putting out more content like this. And if you want to be notified every time there's a new video, remember to hit the bell button to be notified when a new video is live. Alright, my friends, remember to enjoy yourself out there, and I'll see you very soon. Peace.